Hey there, everybody! Do you love to travel and learn about new places? Great, then you are in the right place. Join Jasmine the cat and Gracie the tortoise as they have fun traveling the beautiful United States and learning lots of cool new facts.
Hello, friends. It's Jasmine, the jazzy gray cat, here with my bestie Gracie, the super smart tortoise. Say hi, Gracie.
Greetings, my good friends. Gracie here. Are you ready to go with us to visit New York City?
You know I am, Gracie. The shopping, the theater, the lights. Let's go.
We'll be on our way very soon, after we learn about where we're going.
Okay. Fact away.
Glad to. New York's first name was New Amsterdam because Dutch settlers from Holland came here first. When the English took over, they called it New York after the Duke of York. New York City was also the very first capital of our country.
I know that the nickname of New York City is the Big Apple. But get this, the city is not named after fruit. The phrase a big apple used to mean big prizes in horse racing that were won around here. But now the nickname makes people think about a shiny red apple and New York City.
New York City is a huge city and has 5 boroughs or parts. We have the Bronx, Brooklyn, Staten Island, Queens, and the original part of New York City, Manhattan Island, where we'll be spending most of our trip. Peter Minuit bought Manhattan Island from the natives for around $24.
Wow, I think he got a really good deal. How about this yummy fact? The first pizzeria in the U.S. opened right here in New York City. It was called Lombardi's and is still making pizza. Yummy! Now, where is this city located?
Over here to the map, Jazzy. Do you see the state of New York?
Yes, I do. And I see New York City. It's at the southern tip of New York where the Hudson and East Rivers meet in New York Bay. Time to head to our cute blue camper and my princess bed.
And it's also famous people time. My famous person born in New York City was Eleanor Roosevelt. She was married to President Franklin D. Roosevelt and used her role as First Lady to help others. She traveled around the country and helped to create jobs and homes for people who needed them.
Eleanor Roosevelt was a great lady. I have a great lady, too, Ruth Bader Ginsburg. She was a lawyer and a Supreme Court justice in Washington, D.C. That means she helped to make fair decisions about our laws. She worked hard to help people who were being treated unfairly because of who they were, like women or children. She was never afraid to say what she thought, even if others didn't agree with her. I think I would have liked to have met her.
I would have liked to have met both Eleanor and Ruth. They were extraordinary women. Now where to first? The Statue of Liberty?
Perfect! It will be super easy to get around New York City using the subway. The New York City subway is the biggest in the world with 722 miles of track. But to get to the Statue of Liberty, we'll have to take the ferry to Liberty Island. Oh my gosh! Lady Liberty is really tall.
Yes, she's 151 feet tall, not counting the pedestal she's standing on. She's just as tall as a 15-story building. Her arm with the torch is 46 feet, her index finger is 8 feet, and her nose is about 5 feet. Lady Liberty was a present from France in 1884.
Wow! That was really nice of the people of France. We can't go up into her torch, but we can climb up to her crown. Are you ready? It's 377 steps to the top. Oh my, this is a lot of climbing. Gracie, are you okay?
I am, Jasmine, but I'm happy to be up here at the top. We have a lovely view of the harbor and New York City's skyline.
We sure do, and we can see the torch up super close. I can also see Ellis Island. From 1892 to 1924, Ellis Island was the first stop for 12 million people coming from other countries to live in America. Some of those people even thought our streets were paved with gold. That would be a funny thing to see.
Yes, they did. I'm sure that they really didn't think we had gold streets. What the people really hoped was that this would be a place where they could find a better life, and for that reason, Ellis Island is also called the Island of Hope.
Annie Moore, who was only 15 years old, was the very first person to come through Ellis Island. She and her 2 younger brothers came from Ireland to be with their parents who were already here. Today, there's a statue of Annie on the island. Look, the Empire State Building.
I see it. The Empire State Building is a skyscraper and is 1,453 feet tall. On the 86th floor of the building is an open observation deck where you can see the city for miles.
I heard it was very windy up there, too. Gracie, what's a skyscraper?
Tall buildings are often called skyscrapers because they seem to touch the sky.
I get it. The buildings scrape the sky. Skyscrapers. Now for some nature in Central Park.
Central Park is a wonderful place to explore. It's the oldest public park in the United States. The park is in the heart of Manhattan and is 2.5 miles long and 1/2 mile wide.
Oh my gosh, Gracie, that is huge. We won't be able to see everything, but we can try. We must be on the lookout for lots of wild animals like squirrels, raccoons, opossums, and lots of birds like ducks, geese, falcons, hawks, owls, and of course, pigeons.
That would make for a fun scavenger hunt. We can also hunt for the 51 sculptures, 36 bridges, 7 fountains, and 125 drinking fountains.
Good to know that. Now I don't need to worry if I get thirsty. Over there, the Alice in Wonderland statue. Did you know you're allowed to climb on it? Let's go.
I also spy Alice's friends, the White Rabbit, the Dormouse, and the Cheshire Cat.
Hey, I found the Balto statue. This dog statue is dedicated to Balto and all the sled dogs that braved a snowstorm in the winter of 1925 in order to bring medicines to very sick people in Nome, Alaska. Even I have to admit that Balto was very brave and a hero for saving all those sick people.
Yes, Jasmine, he was. Do you have our picnic, Jazzy? Sheep Meadow is a popular place to have a picnic.
Sheep Meadow? I don't see any sheep, just lots of people having fun.
No, there aren't any sheep here now, but there were in the past. The sheep were used as lawnmowers to keep the grass short.
Oh, that is too funny! Sheep as lawnmowers!
Yes, it is. Central Park also has a carousel and many monuments. And up there on Vista Rock, I see something that will be your favorite.
Gracie! It's a castle!
That's right, Belvedere Castle. At one time it was a weather station, but now it's back to its original purpose, a place to admire the beautiful views.
It sure is pretty. We can't leave without visiting the zoo. It's so hard to choose which is my favorite animal here, the polar bears or the tamarin monkeys, red pandas, or snow leopards. Never mind, I like them all.
Jasmine, don't miss the Delacorte musical clock as we leave the zoo. Do you hear the music?
I sure do. It's the song 3 Blind Mice. 3 blind mice, 3 blind mice. See how they run, see how they run. I just love watching the 2 brass monkeys, hippo, bear, elephant, goat, and kangaroo statues dancing under the clock. Adorable.
Time for some learning and culture. New York City has over 100 museums. We could spend months visiting them. Some of the most popular are the Metropolitan Museum, nicknamed the Met. It has over 5,000 years of art history, from the Stone Age till now. The Museum of Modern Art, called MoMA. Or we could go see the American Museum of Natural History or the New York Public Library. I could go on and on.
That's okay. I get it. Lots of cool museums to explore. Gracie, we must go to the American Museum of Natural History. That was the setting for the Night of the Museum movies. Let's look for exhibits from the movie. Over there, I see T-Rex. It was so funny when he chases the new guard, Larry.
Here's the Teddy Roosevelt statue, but he's sitting on a bench, not riding a horse.
Look at the display of the naughty capuchin monkeys. They were so funny when they stole the keys. And we must see the Easter Island talking head that wants Gum Gum. Ooh, it's really big. Exploring the museum was like a scavenger hunt.
Yes, it was a great way to see the museum. Now, why don't we go past the New York Library? I think you'll like what's outside, Jazzy.
I already know I like what's inside. Books.
Here we are. What do you see?
Gracie, I love it. 2 lion statues are guarding the library. Do they have names?
They sure do. Patience and Fortitude. Don't they look majestic lying down and guarding the library?
They sure do. New York City is sure full of surprises. Last stop, Times Square. This is where Broadway, 7th Street, and 42nd Street all meet. You can't come to New York City and not visit here. It's super crowded, and look at all the shopping. I would love to go to the Disney store, the M&M store, or the Hershey chocolate store.
I had a feeling you'd like it here. Look up at all the electronic billboards with the advertisements playing on them. It's like watching TV outside.
This is so colorful and crazy, and so much fun. We must walk down Broadway and check out the musicals. We could see Aladdin or The Lion King. I chose Aladdin because the genie is so funny. And of course, the princess is named after me, Jasmine.
Excellent choice, Jazzy, although I'm not sure that Jasmine is named after you. Perhaps you're named after her.
Well, I do know that we're both princesses. And I've had such a great time. I'm sorry we have to leave. I've got a lion joke for the library lions. Gracie, on what day do lions hunt?
Every day?
Nope, just on Tuesday.
Funny joke, Jazz. How do lions paddle a canoe?
With their paws?
Good guess. They use their roar.
Super funny. My favorite place was the Central Park Zoo and the amazing clock. How about you?
I enjoyed going up in the Statue of Liberty and looking out of her crown. How about you, friends? What was your favorite place? Make sure you share it with someone you love.
That's right. And come back next week. We're going to visit our friendly neighbor to the north, Canada. Bye now. Say goodbye, Gracie.
Goodbye, my dear friends. See you next time.
Hey everybody, thanks for joining Jasmine and Gracie on their adventure today. Come back next week for the next one.
Hello everybody, it's Gwen here. If you want to know more about the places we visited, just go to our website, jasmineandgracie.podbean.com, and go to the sources page and you can find out all about the great places that we visited. See you next week. Bye-bye.